the camp 2019, you know, talk to any coach in America and they're going to be excited about day one, and I am too. I'll join that crowd. I really like this team on the work that they've done since our bowl game was over last year. Every year is different. Okay, every team's different, and the approach that this group has had throughout winter conditioning, spring ball, summer ball, and then now into the first part of camp. You know, we got a lot of video to go through and kind of see the progress that we've made in some areas we need to keep pushing. I'm thankful for our staff, and you look at the improvements that we've made at Mizzou since the end of the year last year, and I'm so thankful and honored to be the head coach at Mizzou. The administration on the things they've done, starting with Moon Choi, Dr. Cartwright, and Jim Sturck. We've got a new practice field, 2 new practice fields, and obviously the south end zone is a game changer for all of us. So I'm excited that our team has got an opportunity to have these experiences that they're going to have here, and you know, we've got a lot of work to do and a short time to do it. So 29 days we'll be playing real ball. So we'll go in and critique and try to make sure that the mistakes we made today, we don't make them again tomorrow, and keep pushing and get as many guys as we can playing to the level that we need to start the season the right way.
Even with a new, highly publicized quarterback, Barry, it seems this team is really together and stuck together. A new leader, but through everything in the offseason. Why is that?
You look at the culture on the guys that we've recruited. You look at the culture and the direct ownership that we have on who we want to be. What's our DNA? You know, the experiences that these guys have formed together. It's a brotherhood built on love and trust and honesty. And you know, we know we're going to have adversity. That's the name of the game. That's life. And so we're building things to create lifelong relationships, but also put our guys in position to understand it's so bigger than us. We represent something a lot bigger than ourselves.
Coach, you got guys like Kelly, Jonathan Johnson. I'm also thinking of, they just never stop moving out there. Is that energy contagious for everybody else?
It is. It's awesome. And you can read a lot through body language. It's the most powerful language in the world. And you know, we've got to make sure that through, you know, you throw an interception and how do you bounce back from that? Because all eyes are on that position. And how, if you fumble the ball, you know, if you get beat deep for a touchdown, what is the response? You know, if you let that play affect the next one, then we're not a very mentally tough team. And I think we are a mentally tough team. I think we've got grit. I think we've got toughness. Now, are we to the standard that we need to kick the season off and be ready for it? Not yet, but we'll get there.
Coach, there was a few years ago you dismissed a player for a domestic violence incident and said there was like no gray area when it came to those issues. What made you comfortable with reinstating Trey after the charge?
Yeah, and that's still our stance. And if you look, you know, throughout the things that Trey did for the last 8 months, and then, you know, he's got a misdemeanor peace disturbance is what was the charge through the court of law. So you get, and I've learned, you get all the information, you get all the facts, and then you make a formed decision. And through the process of the last 8 months or however long it's been, went through with the proceedings in court. And I feel very strongly about how we handled this case and how we've handled everyone that we've had since I've become the head coach.
Which position battles are you?
Say it again.
Which position battles are you really excited to kind of watch play out this fall?
There's a lot of them, which is awesome because it means we've got some depth and real depth, and you know, the opportunity for guys to know that they got a chance to go play and help us out. And it doesn't matter if you're right now with the ones that go out on the field when we call that group out, or the 2s or 3s or 4s. Everybody is getting coached like they're going to go help us win. And so there's a number of, you know, I would say really minus a couple of positions. You know, Jonathan Johnson's a starter, Kelly Bryant's a starter, Larry Roundtree's a starter, but also, you know, we got to get the guys behind them ready to go. So in every area, we're trying to get as many guys as we can ready to go play winning football.
Coach, did you guys do an internal investigation, your own investigation into?
Say it again.
Did you do your own internal investigation into Trey Williams' case?
I got all the information we could get, from, you know, the legal proceedings to all the things that we learned immediately after. And again, I feel really strongly about the way that went for the last months. It went to the court of law, and you know, a peace disturbance was ended up, you know, decided upon. And the facts that I had, I feel good about where we're at.
How do you think he's looked, given he's been away, you know, for 8 months? I mean, is it realistic to think he could be game ready in a couple weeks?
I don't know. I mean, he's you know, he's been working out on his own, but doing that and being game ready is two different things.
Coach, do you have any update on Sean Robinson's waiver situation?
Yeah, the information we got it yesterday or the day before that his waiver was denied. So, and you know, you don't really get a reason on why it was passed or not. And this one was denied, and I know there's a bunch of them in the world of college football right now that for whatever reason got accepted, and then there's some that didn't. So we'll live with it, and we'll continue to train our guys that are at that position, try to get them ready to go play, and Sean will use it and make sure that he's a better player when he comes back.
So do you guys plan to appeal, or probably not?
That I would have to get with our compliance office again, because they handle all of that, the ins and outs, and we may be out of appeals. I don't know. I've got to check if there's one more, or I'm not sure. I'm completely supportive of Sean and what his family wants to do. If they want to continue to pursue it, then I'm all for that. If they're good with the reading we got, then we'll live with that too.
Coach, a lot of expectations in the season. Do you like that as a coach?
Sure. Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you're a competitor, you embrace it, and also know that it's, for us internally, the expectations haven't changed. No matter what's said on outside, we want to make sure that we're our best. That's all I'm asking our guys to do, and everything that we do, our habits of being our best. If we do that, then we'll have a chance. And if they slip in any way, then that'll be exposed in the crunch time when you need it. So I like our group, like I said early on, but we've got a lot of work to do too.